Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here. Gonna do another solo Nightfall run through for the week of May 9th, this time with the Hunter. Again, we're on the Cerberus Vae 3 strike on Mars where you take on Valistaric. Modifiers, we've got our Berserk, so of course those Cabal shields won't be moving. And we got fresh troops, gonna have taken mixed in throughout there. You got Airborne, which is always a good time to bring a rocket launcher with you. And of course, Gallahorn, pretty much the way to go. And Catapult, you enjoy those grenades. Throw them, use them, just don't let them go to waste. My build is going to be Golden Gun, of course, Achlyophage Symbiote for the first part, so I can get that airborne damage. But then later on, honestly, yeah, go Gunfighter first, because you should be able to kill most of the adds with this, but later Deadeye and Celestial Nighthawk get you that huge chunk of damage on the boss. Going to check out my Badger CCL that I had, didn't even quite realize it. Still sticking with my good old trusty sniper here. And Gallahorn. At some point I'm going to get a good Ex Machina, but for now I will wait. Gallahorn, of course, pretty good. And make sure if you got a boot with rocket ammo on it to let you can at least hold 6 there. Outside of that, if you got anything you can use to help that discipline stat, apparently I don't have a lot of that going on at the current moment. Get that catapult boost going a little better. That's pretty well rounded. Here we go, guys. Let's see how the Hunter does.
Let's find access to their system.
Alright, Guardians, get on that Sparrow as quick as you can. Drive up to the terminal. Try not to pinball off the walls too much. If you got taken, you might just come around the corner. If you got some Scions, just be careful. Deploy that Ghost as quick as you can without taking too much of a beating. Come around the corner. That guy's almost dead, too. I wouldn't spend too much time killing those guys, honestly. Just seeing if that Major was dead, or nearly dead. And this Colossus over here is one you want to watch out for. He's going to be on you pretty quickly. As you can tell, he hurts a lot. So, get through there pretty fast. What's up, Yoda? How's it going, man? Yeah, watching the stream health right now, looking alright. So, streaming, uploading, not processing at the same time, but probably stressing my computer a little bit, or at least my internet connection. Now, in here, you guys have a couple options. Depends on if you get taken or if you get Cabal. If you get Cabal, you could actually technically run through the whole thing. So, if that's the case, you can come over here. You kind of need to take out a couple of these Phalanx over here first, just because that corner gets really snug between the Phalanx and the Colossus, so watch those early on. But you can take that Phalanx, or the Colossus out. Hey. That's the Colossus. Excuse me, frog in my throat there. Take this Colossus out before he just vaporizes me. That'll work. And this guy, then we're just going to go for the speed run. I just want to show you guys since I've done it other ways. Well, those guys hurt for half a second. See if I can get a grenade over there. There. So if I can get some health up, I want to run on by. See if I can skip these guys. Oh, I totally forgot he's up here. Come on down. If I make this, it's going to be half a miracle. Yep, so you can actually make that run by the skin on my teeth. Go right on by and skip it all. Kind of your option. So, that would be the speedy way of doing things. Yeah, somebody's asking me if you were worried about the curiosity of difficulty between this and last week. This one's much easier. I've just had some stupid deaths. But outside of that, it's not nearly as bad. Deadeye will do more damage. That one I'll get it more frequently. So when you come around the corner here, if you've got the Cabal, it's not so bad. If you hear the taken sound when this door opens, you want to take out the Blight as quick as feasibly possible. And then here's going to be your main issue, the Colossus. So if you can see him, tag him a little bit. You can actually shoot him through here just a little bit. It's kind of hard because he can tag you too. But if you shimmy back and forth, you can trade those shots on him. Watch for those rockets because they definitely hurt. Of course, it helps when you reload, but one quick way to finish him. Big old galley. So, yeah, in case you're wondering, when these activate, you can shoot them. Well, or shoot him twice at least. So then from here, you're going to have some Centurions. Take those out quick. They get to be more of a pain than they're worth. So they're a good thing to use your Galahorn on if they want to peek their head up. Of course, if they don't, they get to be more of a frustration. You can actually shoot these guys in the fin if you've ever tried this before. When time didn't used to matter, you could actually do that way. This dude just all sorts of aggressive right now. You got a big old Colossus in the middle, so I definitely put some sniper shots into him. So I was like, I can get 5 shots out of mine. I think if you crit, of course. Man, that's terrible shooting. Alright, well that's about all of that ammo I get. So over here you are going to have this guy, so get a little elevation. Fire. Let that Galahorn finish him off, and then look for the rest of these Legionaries over on the side. Nothing too crazy over here. Just the last. All these shield guys and Berserk is kind of a crappy combo. It's more just a time-consuming thing. It's not really what I would call difficult. You just got to be patient. And if you're going for time, it's kind of hard to do both. Again, use all the rockets you got. Unfortunately, rockets are not going to be the greatest thing on Phalanx. That dude tried to dodge like it was going out of style. That was the biggest side leap I've ever seen. That was awesome. He's like, no! Oh, nope. Too much tracking. Yeah, again, come up here, activate it. You can actually shoot it before they go off. One thing that took me a long time to figure out. And again, you can also shoot these guys in the foot. Now this guy here, I'm going to try and bounce this off the wall. And get a good damage in his back. At least doing what I can to get some damage on him here. And once you take him out, you're actually going to want to be retreating quickly. So just be ready when he's low on health to maybe get a little farther back than you were. Maybe try and pick up some ammo. Pop this guy square in the face. So what you could do is actually throw a grenade up there. Finish him off and be on the run before anything actually comes flying in. Because a ship's going to come in from above you. And it's going to hurt. Just a little bit. Told ya. But the gun is on the front, so if you're out here, it's not really going to hit you nearly as bad. Big old Colossus, take him out. Plenty of Legionnaires around. This is not a bad little Badger CCL. Definitely can't knock it. You're going to have quite a few enemies around. Heavy ammo is going to be beneficial. So once you kill enough of the guys, you're going to have some Legionnaires coming out of the other side over there. Not nearly the damage I was hoping for there. This guy will go down, but you got this guy. He's just going to sit there and take most of the beating, apparently. If you can get high enough, you won't. These guys just take some time. Good old airborne bonus on those grenades. These guys have some health. Definitely have some health. There's another one. And this guy. It is going to take a minute, but at least I'm solar, so that'll help. Get a little damage on him, taking that health down. At least get that shield down would be a great start. And put some real work on him. I see you. You're not getting that shield back. Yeah, would you not bounce that grenade in your face? Still cooking, still cooking. Would you not? Like, the biggest guys are always like the biggest wusses. Cracks me up. Can't get damage on him because I can't see him. God. Oh yeah, now you're aggressive. You got that shield up there. There, enjoy your final piece of your grenade. Finish that dude off. Yeah, this just takes a little longer than I'd like. Now the fun part. How to kill 2 shielded guys who are failing so that you can't do any damage to. Mostly with some grenades first. Get that airborne explosion bonus. And you can do it one of 2 ways. You can work them down. You can golden gun them. I'm trying to save my golden gun this time for the... this guy's not so bad. Took some damage before. Get that behind him. Now there's one. One more is getting low. Don't die stupidly. I'll promise you that's not a good thing to do. Maybe just wait for your grenade to come up. Toss it in the back of the room. Really? Completely immune there? That's real special. Man, that's what worries me about Destiny 2. Their shields are, like, insane. So we got to deal with them for a while. That's not going to be fun. Alright, so now you get to figure out if you get the tank or if you get something else. You still got some rockets out of this, though. You're still left. I need to shoot you in the toe. Thanks. Alright, now you get to see what you get. And I get the tank. So, one good thing to do is potentially go Celestial, Gunslinger, Deadeye. Make sure you got plenty of range on your golden gun. Over-penetrate so you can shoot just about everything possible. And see if you can find a good angle to just basically shoot this thing, like, clean through. But you got to do it while you're airborne. That's the testy part. Test of might. I got 1 on him. I got 2 on him. Yep, so here is the fun part. There's about 400,000 damage. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how I'm alive. I will take it, but I'm not entirely sure how. Tank should be right down below. Get some elevation so you can work him down. Only problem with being up here is that he can shoot you. Nice, got some damage on him. Now, hide behind that where that gun can't see you, and you should be relatively good. If that gun can't see you, you'll tell because it goes from blue to orange. And sometimes they go right across your bow and you may poop your pants, but that's totally fine. That one a little closer than I would definitely like. Burning a little bit still. Whoa, 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 whoa. Seriously, sir. What gives? I'm not even there. What are you shooting at? Okay, I need an angle. It does help to have some elevation on this thing so you can just shoot down, because if you're shooting, you know, at your level, he's got the advantage because he's going to blow you away. Alright, Tank Man here, going for the... Nice thing about being on this platform, he does always seem to miss and not impact anything. As long as you're out of the way. Keep those shots going. Whew, that was a little closer than I'd like. How far can I throw a grenade? Probably not that far. Well, farther than I thought, that's for sure. Like 1 bullet left in ammo here. At this point, I just need to like hide behind a tree and see if I can shoot this final wheel. I'm pretty close, actually. Really, it's like the worst wheel that I have to probably try and hit. He's really close to dead, too. It's just like the littlest damage that I need. Wow, that was closer than I would like. There's one. Alright, switch it over here. And again, the tank just takes a little more time depending on how many rockets and things you've got. Can I get him with the grenade? I got less damage than I was hoping for. Big old throwing knife for the win. I'd love to actually kill him with a throwing knife. That'd kind of crack me up. Landed on him. Come on, I want a grenade kill. Ah. Cannot get enough shots on him here. I just have no ammo. Oh. So close. That ought to do it. Come on. Man. Oh, I am skirting with way too much danger here. This is taking longer than I would like. It's just a tank. Come on, just die. You have a lot of health and I have no ammo. I'm seriously going to get my golden bug back just from time. Alright, take my last grenade and just die. There. That took way too long. I got 15 minutes just from here. I've had like 20 minutes from here. Got a little ammo out of it, but man, talk about a pain in the butt. Ow. Alright guys, moving on. This is what I would call a not so efficient run, but at least you guys can see different ways to do things. Best way? Nah. So my golden gun would get me some more damage. I think I vaporized one corner, but I probably just needed to shoot the center, actually, instead of just one of the wheels. I was hoping over-penetrate would actually hit like 2 or 3 of them, but not so much. Anyway, after that giant waste of my time, come up over the hill and we'll see what's next. So you got Taken fighting Cabal. If you kind of ride this little ramp here, right by the Colossus, apparently they're just going to land on my Sparrow. They want to go for some surf lessons. Drive up in here and we'll see what's next. Alright, so once you're up here, switch it back over. Go Acleophage. Those dudes are impressively good at dodging my stuff. So there's plenty of orbs if you're with people. It's a good thing to do. Grenade. There's a few of them. Of course the Axiom Bolt is coming for me. Why wouldn't it be? That is a named guy. Enjoy the grenade. Burn. And again, efficiency on this one, a little lower. Warlocks are definitely going to have the advantage of speed because of all the joys you guys get for those grenades. They just never stop. That one, I think, literally hit the guy in the face. I'm trying to see if I can get ammo drops. I don't know if I actually have a box down below or not. I need to take a look. It would be like down there. I have neither, so that's unfortunate. You could technically run by here for time's sake if you need to, so you can do that. Keep that in mind. So the running by method basically works as such. Jump on over and through, try not to get hit by too much, and then dodge the mayhem that ensues behind you. If you want to cook some stuff, you can. See what's out here. You're likely to have some Taken, some Cabal, duking it out again as well. Centurion's the big one you want to take out, and then you kind of want to try and get in position over here. Left side of the room, see how many rockets you've got, and then just start picking some of the guys off. That'll build your super up, see how many rockets you've got. Last dude, when the door starts to open, you'll know. Yep. Alright, so I've got 2. I've got a full heavy ammo synth. So, I'm going to go rockets first, but you want to make sure he's not immune. And it takes him, like, I swear, 20 seconds to not be immune. So, yep, wait for the immunity to go away. Takes a while, I promise. There. So once that immunity is done, then go ahead and fire those rockets, and then jump over here. It's usually safer. Jump onto the left. Again, jump up to the left. Now you can pop a heavy synth here. May as well get the ones you can in for time. So I should be able to get 2 more heavy ammo synths if I need to. And again here. Enjoy the airborne bonus. All that airborne damage you can. And just be in the air when everything explodes and you'll get that bonus damage off on him. Now before you send him across the room, you can work on some of these ads. If he doesn't come over here too quickly. Pick off a few. If he's coming across, you don't really get much choice. But you can do one thing, and if you're on this side of the room, at least you've got some cover to do it from, and this is Golden Gun Airborne. So, oh man. So So that was not quite how I wanted to do that. Needed to have Celestial Nighthawk on, but at least that's a good chunk of damage on him. So I don't know if he's going to be turned around quite yet, but he's probably getting there. So take this time, pick off a couple of the ads as they spawn out. That'll slow some of the annoyingness that you've got to deal with while you pick them off. Now, he will be in the back of the room, so a good thing you can do is good old rocket fun if you don't hit the tracking junk in front of you. And then jump in the air when everything hits, so you get all that bonus. Complete whiff there. He's going to be running back as well. Killed like 3 phalanx with that grenade. That was effective. Now, he's going to be below. So picking off these guys up here. Now, he can see you up here, and so can his rockets. Now, the box method is one of the more well-known places that you can be relatively safe in. Just hop down and you should be alright. If your grenade throwing abilities suck, just be careful about that. Well, like 2 minutes in, he's already halfway down on damage. So now you can just start pumping him full of, you know, stuff as frequently as you can see him, at least, because you're going to have a lot of enemies usually in your way. And they don't ever like to move. Try and get those grenades behind the phalanx so you can actually get the damage on them, as opposed to, you know, where nothing works. If you need to take out a few ads, you can shimmy over here, take a couple of them out, throw a grenade out there maybe, jump in the air, smoke a few of them, and just shimmy back and forth for a minute. Just make sure you watch your health. Now before I do damage to the boss again, I do need to switch over to Celestial. Come on, give me one more grenade. Now if I can actually see the boss, it's a good time to shoot him. He's not always like even available to be seen. But this Badger is actually pretty effective. These guys over here enjoy my grenades. There's a good chunk of damage. That's what I was trying to get. Now if I can get some snipe shots on him, that's always good. And he's out of there now. Pretty sure he's on the move, which ruins some of the plan of being in the box. He's a bit more on the mobile side and a little harder to hit. Now I got probably a couple minutes on special ammo. Another 27 chunk with the grenade there. Got some heavy ammo out there, but there's no way I'm getting to it. Alright, let me switch over to Celestial. Make sure I'm on Deadeye. Good, 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 good. Alright. So, 8 minutes to go. Not too shabby. Golden Gun's going to be pretty effective on this one. Now, if you jump out trying to find some ammo, just be careful you don't go too far or that you're aware where the boss is at. Sometimes the boss will be up here or on the far side. Just be aware of where people are, namely the boss. Man, those shields. Trying to kill this. There we go. He is way over here in front of me. So, if he comes up, basically what I'm trying to do. So what I want to do is be Golden Gun, go airborne, and then basically duck. So there's a good chunk of damage on him. I can run back in the box. And that was kind of what I was going for. So now he's above. He's probably going to have to retreat for a little while, so I can try and get some rockets on him as he retreats. Should be almost done here. And we're good. So, that's a wrap. 7 minutes to go. Hopefully I can get my gold.
I'll let commanders of Allah know there's one less problem on Mars.
Sunrise bounty. Gold 55. Mission accomplished. Why do I not have skeleton keys on any of my characters but my damn Titan? Oh well. So, that is a wrap on the Hunter, guys. What in the world? Why am I offline? Am I online or offline, guys? Yep, I'm still on. Okay. Well, that is the Hunter method. Golden Gun, quite effective with Celestial with those big chunks of damage. And see if I get anything useless. That's mostly what I get. Ta-da! Ooh, fancy. It's a gun. Continental does not look good. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop that like below. Subscribe to the channel. I'll keep the content coming your way. Iron Banner, a Lady Aphrodite review is coming up next.